for all they'll see. Well, I'm not going to worry about it.
The graduating class of 2010 welcomes you, their parents, family, and friends to the 126th commencement exercise of Traverse City Central High School. The faculty, administration, staff, and Board of Education of the Traverse City Area Public Schools join the class of 2010 in extending a cordial thank you to the Interlochen Center for the Arts for again sharing with us their campus. We have several important requests of you, our guests, this afternoon. Please remain seated during the entire ceremony. This will allow everyone a better view of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. For those of you who wish to take pictures, please do so from your seats only. A professional photographer will take pictures of each graduate as they receive their diploma. If you wish to video, please do so from your seat or from outside the auditorium. Please do not block the aisles with video cameras and equipment or come to the stage area. Please remain seated. We also remind you that for the comfort and safety of everyone, there is a no smoking policy on the entire Interlochen campus. A reminder, a traditional senior party will be held tonight at the Central Senior High Gymnasium beginning at 10 p.m. We encourage and we urge you to encourage your graduating sons and daughters to attend. Tickets will be available at the door tonight. As we introduce the seniors, please follow the commencement program for specific awards and honors earned by individual students. We also encourage you to watch for a complete listing of scholarships and awards that will be published in the upcoming Record Eagle. After the ceremony, we ask that you cooperate by remaining seated as the graduates recess to the center of campus. Also assist us by carrying out any trash around your seats and depositing it in the trash barrels at the exits. We thank you for your cooperation. And now, we are proud to present the Traverse City Central High School class of 2010.
Good afternoon. Students, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2010 commencement exercises for Traverse City Central High School. I started to count, and I think this is about my 35th year, and this is the best class that I've dealt with since I started in education. Thank you very much. You parents can be extremely proud. The family, the friends that have made this possible for these students as they head out into the world. Again, my congratulations to all of you and to all of the graduating seniors. At this time, I would like to introduce the seniors' special music, The Lord Bless You and Keep You, and the Flower Song. This will be performed by the Traverse City Central High School choirs, conducted by Tammy Grove.
Lord Dites-lui mes aveux, portez mes voeux, les éclats près d'elle, dites-lui qu'elle est belle, comment qu'on était jour d'amour. Dites-lui mes aveux, portez mes voeux, révélez sur son nom, les secrets de ma flamme, qui c'est que ça le vécu parfait plus doux. Il a ce que du donne m'a porté malheur. Je n'ai plus ce que le savane touché une fleur. Si je trempe mes doigts dans l'eau bénite, c'est là que je sauve et prie, Marguerite. Voyons maintenant, voyons vite, elle se fane. Non, c'est toi, je ris de toi, c'est à vous que j'ai pas appelé pour moi, qu'il puisse connaître les mots qu'elle fait naître, et de mots que tu blâmes pour appeler. C'est d'abord que j'ai pas appelé pour moi. C'est le monde farouche, que le blesse sa bouche, ce chemin de pourser, un doux baiser, un baiser, un baiser, un baiser, un baiser.
I don't think my song's going to be quite that good. Wow. Outstanding. At this time, I would like to introduce Laura Spencer, the Student Senate Governor.
Thank you. It is my honor to introduce the 2010 inductees into the Trojan Hall of Fame. Please hold your applause until all three inductees are introduced. I'd first like to introduce Beth Perquette. Whereas Beth Perquette graduated from Traverse City Central High School in 1963 after participating in dramatics, journalism, student government, pep rally, ski team, NHS, and being voted most likely to succeed, and went on to graduate from the University of Michigan Medical School in 1971 and completed her residency in pediatrics at the University of Oregon. Whereas Beth Perquette has been a staff doctor and clinical instructor at Minneapolis Children's Medical Center, was a professor of pediatrics at the University of New Mexico, and currently serves as professor of pediatrics at Vanderbilt University School of Medicine. Whereas Beth Perquette is a founding member of Vanderbilt's Division of Pediatric Pulmonary Medicine and has authored more than 40 articles and chapters in medical journals and textbooks. She has been selected by her peers to be included in the 2009-2010 Best Doctors in America database. Now, therefore, we formally recognize Dr. Elizabeth Perquette for her distinguished career in pediatric pulmonary medicine and proudly proclaim that she is a member of the Traverse City Central High School Hall of Fame. I'd like now to introduce Patty Olander. Whereas Patty Olander graduated from Traverse City Central High School in 1965, participating in choir and musical theater, and went on to earn a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology and English at Albion College, and a Master of Science in Microbiology and Genetics at the University of Wyoming. Whereas Patty Olander performed in, directed, accompanied, and designed costumes for numerous plays, talent shows, musical theater productions in the Rochester, New York area for over 30 years. Whereas Patty Olander has been an administrator and board president for community theater groups, and is currently the costume designer for all productions, plays, and musical at the Rochester School of the Arts. Now, therefore, we formally recognize Patty Stokes Olander for her distinguished contributions in music and theater and costume design, and proudly proclaim that she is a member of the Traverse City Central High School Hall of Fame. The third and final member into the Hall of Fame is Susie Merchant. Whereas Susie Merchant graduated from Traverse City Central High School in 1987, earning varsity letters in volleyball, basketball, and softball, and became a 4-year starter and 3-time captain for the women's basketball team at Central Michigan University, where she still holds the all-time career assist record. Whereas Susie Merchant began coaching women's basketball as an assistant coach at Oakland University, became head coach at Saginaw Valley State University in 1995, and at Eastern Michigan University in 1998, where she became the all-time winningest coach in EMU history. Whereas Susie Merchant was named head women's basketball coach at Michigan State University in 2007, where she led her 2009 team to the NCAA Tournament Sweet 16. Whereas she's been named Coach of the Year twice by Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan and was assistant coach for Team USA in 2009. She is also a motivational speaker to groups throughout Michigan. Now, therefore, we formally recognize Susie Merchant for her outstanding success as a basketball coach and for being an inspirational role model for young women, and proudly proclaim that she is a member of the Traverse City Central High School Hall of Fame.
Thank you. I don't know about the motivational part, but we're going to find out, I guess, right? So I'm told I have a time limit, and I have time limits at halftime, right? Our clock is going. So you guys in the front row, if I'm getting a little too long for you, let me know, okay? You'll be my game clock. But thank you, Laura. Great job recognizing all of us. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. It's a big day and probably a little surreal for all three of us, as we had an opportunity to walk down these same aisles. So it's amazing where time goes, and enjoy your youth and this big day and the celebration that goes with it. It is an honor as a Traverse City Central Hall of Fame 2010 Hall of Famer to have the opportunity to say a few words. Traverse City is a very special place, and Traverse City Central is a very special place. And from my perspective, I can tell you I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for this community, these teachers, these coaches, these administrators, and many of the people that are here, up here, the board, right up here on this stage. So how about we give them a round of applause for everything they do for kids. I have a 3-year-old son, and I always ask him, and a lot of my husband's family and my family, you always ask little kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's a pretty interesting question, and probably a loaded one when you're 3. But I want to ask the graduates here today, how many of you have been asked in the last probably year, what do you plan to study? Where are you going to go to school? What are you going to do, right? Has that been a common theme, I would think? Yes? Yep, you guys can talk, right? Are they allowed to speak? I should ask the principal and superintendent. Oh, it comes with a gown, like mouth closed. You know, those are important questions to ask. But one that I would offer you today to think about is maybe, who do you want to be? A question that is probably, as I've grown older in my time since I walked down these aisles, I've thought a lot about. And I think everybody wants to know what you're doing, what you're going to study, what you're going to be. But along the way, don't forget to answer the question, who do you want to be? And when I look back on my time here at Traverse City Central, and carry it over even to what I do today, coaching the basketball team at Michigan State. The women's, you know, the other guy next to me, we're not sure what he's going to do right now. So are there any Spartan fans out there? I should just get that out of the way right now. You know, I have no clue what he's going to do, but maybe we should take up some donations to keep him. I don't know. I know I'd like to. But you know, there's 3 things that I'd like to share with you today that I think are really important that I've learned here at Traverse City Central. And the first one is about work ethic. You know, there's no substitute for it. There's no easy way around it. If you want something, you have to pay the price, put your time in, and work extremely hard to get to the dreams and the goals that you want to accomplish. One of my favorite stories that I've ever heard about work ethic actually has to do with a different sport, and that's the sport of golf, which I'm not very good at. And I don't know who in this room is, because it takes a lot of dedication and work, obviously, to be successful in golf. And for those of you golfers out there, I'm going to tell a quick little golf story. And it's about a guy that's on the tour. But prior to the tour, before he got there and made all his millions of dollars, one day he was out on a driving range. It's like 5:30, 5:45 in the morning, and he's hitting golf ball after golf ball after golf ball. And a gentleman walks up behind him. And if you know anything about the game of golf, when you see someone hit a golf ball very well, it's pretty impressive. And it's beautiful to watch, actually. So this guy walks up to him, and he's standing behind him for 10 minutes. He says nothing. He just watches him. And he's taking out his driver, and he's taking out his 7-iron, his 5-iron, his pitching wedge. He's hitting it wherever he wants to hit it. And after about 10 minutes, he breaks his silence, and he says, you know what? I'd give anything to hit a golf ball like that. And the story is the guy turned around to him and said, would you really? Would you wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, come out here and hit golf balls for 2 hours? And he turns his hands over and they're blistered and bleeding. Would you hit till your hands are bleeding? Would you go to a job that you absolutely hate just to put food on your table and a roof over your head, come back at 5 o'clock and hit for 3 more hours? And when I heard that story, I thought, that's about paying the price. How many of us have said, I'd love to be that person, or I'd love to do this, I want to do that? But there's no substitute for the work ethic portion of what goes behind your success. The second thing I've learned here at Traverse City Central is that character matters. That what you do when nobody is watching you matters. As a basketball coach, we have rules and regulations. The NCAA makes sure that we are abiding by all the things that we're supposed to do when we recruit athletes. And all of you, many of you probably are going on to universities. And parents, I can assure you, you know this, it's kind of expensive, is it not? Yes? Although summer jobs, you know, they don't always pay the final tuition bill, let's just say that. And at Michigan State, and ever since I've been a coach, within the rules, we have 5 opportunities to go watch seniors play. Only 2 of those times can we actually physically have a conversation with them face to face. Okay, and I'm gonna give them $80,000 to $100,000 of an education in 5 opportunities. So I said to myself, I have to do something to figure out what this kid is all about. Besides talking to the parents and, you know, the athletic director and your principals and your board and your community, there has to be another way. So on that 5th and final evaluation that I go watch a player play, I don't wear any Michigan State stuff. And when I was at Eastern, I didn't do that. Saginaw Valley, Oakland, I never wore any gear. I never called the athletic director, the principal. I never told the player, the parents I was coming. And I would wait in the stands as soon as the ball was tipped, kind of sneak in, sit by myself. And at that point, I can assure you, I knew they were good enough, talented enough to have $100,000 of a scholarship. But I wanted to know what I was getting. in a character. So I would watch them, and I would watch how they would interact with their teammates. I would watch how they talked to their coach. I would watch even where they left the court and sat down. Did they sit at the end disinterested? If they're beating someone so badly, are they cheering for the kids that hardly ever get to play? And I would actually even wait until the game was over, watch them come out of the locker room. Where did they go first? How did they treat their parents, their grandparents, their family? That matters, because what they do, what your character says about you, is what's going to happen to me when I get you at Michigan State. And I think what you have to understand now, you guys have all this social networking stuff, right? You guys are into Facebook? You can speak. Facebook? Yes? If your parents let you, I don't know. I have a 3-year-old, he can't turn on a computer yet, so I don't have a stance on social networking. But, admissions people, look at that now. We've not recruited kids because of what they put up on their Facebook. So, there's a lot of avenues if you're not in athletics besides running around that talks about character, and that's a pretty good place that starts. And the last thing I'll tell you that I think is really important that I learned here from a lot of key people, teachers, coaches, administrators, is passion. There's no substitute for that either. And if you don't have it, everybody can sense that. Do what you love. Love what you do. And if you're not going to do that, then nothing really matters. I'm going to share with you one last story and be done. I have a really, really dear friend who was disabled, had a debilitating disease. And his mom was extremely committed to him when he was younger. Gave him therapy, rubbed his legs. At one point, he knew when he was 7 years old, there's going to come a day where he could never, ever stand up and walk. He was going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And I got to know him, and his story to me was, as he started to grow up, he realized that the wheelchair was becoming more and more evident in his future. So he developed a passion for running races, road races, 5Ks, whatever. And sometimes towards the end, clearly he wasn't always running, he was more walking. The last race he ever ran, allegedly ran, I should say, he had crutches. And it was at Reed's Lake, which is in Grand Rapids, and the race started at 8 o'clock in the morning. He started at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he had crutches, and at this point, his legs could not pick themselves up and move. He had to drag them. And he knew it was going to be his last race, and as he went around that lake, starting at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 hours before anybody else had showed up, he got all the way around to that finish line, dragging his legs. His armpits were bleeding profusely from the pressure of the crutches. And he crossed that finish line in exhaustion, and the ambulance came, put him on a stretcher. He was dehydrated, exhausted, bleeding, and I was there at the finish line, and I walked him towards the ambulance, and he had tears in his eyes. And I said, "Are you in that much pain?" And he said, "No, I'm not in that much pain." He said, "I wish my mom was here to see my last race." And from that moment on, he has developed 5K races for his cause and his debilitating disease, because he has a passion for curing what has ailed him and having opportunities so nobody else can have to go through what he went through. So I think it's pretty important to have those 3 things. I'm going to leave you with this last thought, and I heard it a couple years ago, and it's something I've never forgotten. You're given 3 names in this world. The first one is the one your parents give you, your first name, your given name. The second one is the one you inherit, which is your last name. But your third name, which is the most important, is the name you're going to go out and make for yourself. So I wish you the best of luck in your journey as you try to make a name for yourself. Being a former Traverse City graduate with the Hall of Famers we have up here, I just want to say congratulations, good luck, Godspeed, and go Trojans.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Meredith Asia, the class president.
Hello. How are you guys today? If you want to stretch or something, you can, because I kind of want you to be awake for my speech. It's pretty good, sorry. All right. Well, congratulations, class of 2010. I'm honored to be speaking to such an outstanding group of young adults. My time at Central as a student has been outstanding, and I really like to thank you guys for that. I'd like to thank our principals, teachers, and support staff. Recognizing that this past year was his last at Central, I'd like to give a special thank you to Mr. Lindike. Thank you, counselors, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and any others who have helped us grow through the years and get us to this day. I also encourage all of you students to thank your parents. Not only are parents the reason any of us are here, but chances are they sat with you through every high and every low. They deserve a big hug. Actually, they probably deserve more than that. Probably like a new car or house or something. Or hey, we're to this day now, maybe just a stiff drink. Sorry, I'll be more mature. I'm graduating. Okay. But really, without your love, support, and encouragement, we wouldn't be the proud people we are today. Today is the commencement of our new lives. And I bet there are numerous emotions running through you, from joy to trepidation, or sorrow to anticipation. But don't worry, I've been told it's normal. We faced this same feeling before, when we went from kindergarten to elementary, and from junior high to high school. It's all a series of new beginnings. And today is just another new beginning. No matter if you're pursuing higher education or jumping out into the real world, your schooling isn't over. Newton D. Baker once said, "The person who graduates then stops learning is uneducated the day after." Here at Central, we've learned a lot just beyond the academics. More than how to carefully combine solutions to create a chemical reaction, more than how to use SOHCAHTOA when dealing with trigonometry, and more than how to write a thesis and substantially support it with literary devices. We've learned to open our minds and learn from others, to ask for help and work together with peers and teachers, and to set goals for ourselves and strive for them. We are graduating from a prominent step in our lives, but certainly not from learning altogether. We must continue to be curious and gain knowledge about life. I urge you to learn further academics if you're attending college and pursuing higher education. Learn valuable life lessons and skills. Learn who you really are, what your passions are, what you're good at, what you're bad at, and how to best classify yourselves. In high school, you may have been named an artist, musical or theatrical genius, expert programmer, political or community activist, aspiring author, or state champion, like Maddie Connick and Ellen Whiting, I don't know, doubles tennis champions. Yep. 2 years in a row. Yeah. But in my opinion, you're all capable of learning anything, but it can come in many ways. You will learn for your career. You will learn to be in a relationship. You will learn a sport or hobby. You may learn to be a parent. Whatever it is, you need to keep learning. Amongst you will be outstanding people of all professions. I encourage you to take those next steps by putting the knowledge and skills into good use and be the best that you can be, not only for your own benefit, but for the country's. The future of America depends on this generation, And I know, and after going to school with all of you for several years, I know this class will make a profound difference in America. Hey, maybe even the world. So try new things, take chances, and experience all that you can, because you may discover you're interested in things you never even knew existed. And so I'd like to leave you with an inspiring quote by Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. Congratulations, Trojans. I wish you all the best. Thank you. And here's Student Senate Governor Laura Spencer to hand off the gavel to Stephen Hushak, next year's governor.
This time I would like to introduce Mr. James File, Superintendent of Schools, Traverse City Public Schools.
In making my remarks today, you will be pleased that I've considered the advice of your principal, Mr. Jim Lynn Dyke, who, when I asked him how much time do I have, he said, think of yourself as the body at an Irish wake. A body at an Irish wake. They need you in order to have the party, but no one expects you to say very much. Traverse City Central High School graduating class of 2010, faculty, parents, relatives, and friends, welcome. This is a very special day for our graduates. It is a time to celebrate. They have successfully reached a milestone in their development, the completion of a comprehensive K-12 education. They have collectively excelled in academics, athletics, the visual and performing arts, and maybe most importantly, in serving others other than themselves. This is also a time to reflect and give thanks. Graduates, you have worked hard and are deserving of this recognition. Take a moment to recognize your achievements. You deserve it. But also take a moment to recognize who else was there with you over the years to make this day possible. Think about the teacher that wanted more, that challenged you to be the best that you could be. Think about your mom and dad, grandma and grandpa, brother and sister, who loved you and were by your side to celebrate your success and to help you get up when you felt down. Think about your friends, past and present, that made everything more meaningful. Remember Central's beautiful memorial and the inscription quoting Abraham Lincoln. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. This is also a time to rekindle the fire, to look forward. Many of you will soon be off to college, trade school, service, or work. Are you ready? We believe you're ready, and we'll be thinking about you and, as always, cheering you on. Remember, half of doing is believing you can. The other half is a determination and a lot of hard work. Just remember, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. So graduating class of 2010, before you start singing your class song, Leaving Town, and with the challenge of your class motto, go big or go home, I leave you with the words of Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. You are the guys who will decide where to go. On behalf of the administration, Board of Education, and staff of the district, I wish you the very best that life has to offer. Trojans, go forward. Congratulations and best wishes.
This is the point in our program where we present the class. So Mr. File, Dr. Moore, President Rich, and members of the Board of Education, it is with pleasure and great pride that I present the Traverse City Central High School class of 2010. This is the important part. I affirm that these students have completed, in a satisfactory manner, the requirements for graduation set by the Board of Education and the Michigan Department of Education, and they can now receive their diplomas. And I would introduce to you Mrs. Rich, President of the Board of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Lendyke. On behalf of the Traverse City Area Public Schools Board of Education and Superintendent File, I accept this class as ready to receive their diplomas, knowing they have met the requirements set forth by this Board of Education and the Michigan Department of Education. Whatever your future may hold, I wish you all the best. Congratulations, class of 2010.
Shelby M. Adams. Meredith L. Asia. Sarah K. Alexander. George Alvarado. Grace E. Amalfitano. Brittany J. Anderson. Evan A. Anderson. John K. Arnold. Jordan A. Ashon. Kyler H. Ayers. Megan M. Bears. Marin E. Berra. Grace J. Balcom. Brittany L. Baldwin. Peter R. Ballantyne. Lisa E. Ball. Jessica M. Banks. Sarah E. Bantine. Alyssa A. Barber. Elisa A. Barber. Thank you, dear. James J. Barbera. Melissa E. Barnes. Joshua P. Barron. Elizabeth L. Bartlett. Tess B. Bastian. Miriam Batirkanova. Sarah E. Beard. Neil D. Beauchamp. Zoe R. Boudoin. Kelleen T. Beck. Caitlin M. Becker. Carly D. Beers. Lydia L. Bellinger. Beige L. Bell. Laura K. Bennick. Cody T. Bendixson. Tia M. Bankson. Taylor R. Besnet. Whitney C. Blaker. Maxwell R. Bollinger. Mary L. Boomer. Andrew R. Bork. Haley J. Borsvold. Julia K. Boss. Seth J. Bouchard. Aaron E. Boyle. Rachel N. Boynton. Riley A. Brady. Mark N. Bro. Jordan M. Brennan. Tyler L. Broad. Gregory D. Brown. Joshua J. Brown. Kurt A. Brown. Adrian K. Bruder. Nicholas G. Bruning. Lauren M. Bernheimer. Amy L. Burren Walter. Kevin P. Busatil. Brittany L. Campo. Christopher J. Carefoot. Andrew D. Carmine. Christina A. Carmine. Casey S. Challender. Allison S. Chauvette. Amanda R. Clark. Mara R. Clark. Kendra M. Clayton. Aiden M. Cobb. Kyle A. Coggins. Alexandra L. Cole. Matthew D. Coleman. Madeline P. Connick. Adrian L. Connors. Nikki L. Cook. Andrew P. Cook. Andrew M. Cornwell. Brian A. Crawford. Sophia L. Dakoski. Rebecca J. Dancer. Gabriel M. Davenport. Hannah P. DiBartoli. Keely A. DeBuscher. Dustin Z. Denny. Jordan M. Dittar. Julian D. Diaz. Spencer D. Diamond. Hope F. Dingaman. Frank V. Dituri. Mackenzie E. Donahue. Kristen L. Dorier. Nathan S. Duell. James H. Dwyer. Melissa S. Dykstra.
Thomas R. Earl. Megan E. Egbert. Alexander J. Elliott. Maxwell J. Elliott. Alec B. Empson. Jamie L. Endicott. Joshua J. Ewing. Clarissa M. Fossil. Adela Fedorova. Shelley R. Felt. Samantha R. A. Felton. Tyler J. Fessler. Brittany A. Finch. Benjamin W. Fisher. Alexa L. Forget. Heather A. Forrester. David J. Fox. Jordan R. Frayne. Zachary A. Francis. Stephen R. Frawley. Maria E. Frick. Lucas P. Freely. Stephen J. Fulton. Molly K. Gardner. Sarah M. Gemmel. Jonathan C. Gilbert. Alexander L. Goodhue. Zachary A. Goodney. Glenn R. Goodrich. Kayla A. Grew. Skylar A. Grimm. David L. Groff. Hilda Grunwald. John P. Hagan. Keegan M. Hall. Artissa C. Harris. Brandon M. Harrison. Clay A. Hart. Alyssa A. Hartman. Carl J. Hayworth. Patrick H. Heflin. Michael W. Hine. Matthew B. Heinberger. Molly J. Heinrichs. Mason Q. Hengartner. Aubrey M. Henschel. Aaron L. Hogue. Corey A. Holman. Catherine D. Holt. Jessica L. Holton. Abigail J. Hornis. Andrew T. Huff. Hannah E. Huggett. Cammie N. Hundley. Tobias Hoxai. Lindsay M. Irish. Megan C. Irons. Ethan M. Eisenhower. Alan G. Jacobson. Nolan S. Janicki. Alexander M. Janiga. Joseph J. Janik. Jesse R. Jefferson.
Taylor C. Jewell. Amy B. Jodwin. Brittany A. Johnson. Jeannie L. Johnson. Catherine E. Johnson. Mitchell W. Johnson. Rye L. Johnson. Mariah M. Cobflesh. Tyler M. Kelly. Grant H. Cannell. Kayla M. Kester. Sarah K. Corey. Natisha A. Kievit. Jonathan R. Kick. Nicholas D. Killian. Peter A. Kahneman. Nicholas E. Krajenka. Kelsey L. Krieger. Chelsea L. Krieger. Kelly M. Kruger. Christopher M. Cairo. Michaela L. Labonte. Scott H. Labonte. Anthony J. Lacrosse. Nicole M. Lally. Alexandra C. Lamy. Michael J. Latham. Ronald J. Lautner. Marin K. Leahy. Katie E. Lederer. Matthew N. Lee. Kristen P. Lewandowski. Corinne L. Lewis. Danielle M. Lichty. Ashley J. Lopez. Garrett J. Loveland. Ethan G. Lucas. Nicole M. Lund. Audrey E. Lyman. Amanda N. Lynch. Jesse R. Lynch. Christian S. Mahelski. Harrison L. Malone. Caitlin A. Manville. Tyler J. Marble. Allison R. Marchand. Megan L. Martin. Trevor A. Mattis. Joshua D. McCauley. Jason C. McCall. Jacob M. McEwen. Quinn M. McKay. Madison L. McLaughlin. Jordan L. McLeod. Chad M. McClintock. Cody R. McMullen. Mariah G. Medina. Melissa A. Mendy. Gregory J. Merica. Savannah L. McCunick. Sarah R. Mikulski. Andrew J. Miller. John J. Miller IV. Madeline R. Mitchell Ward. Brianna K. Muggenberg. Brittany J. Muggenberg. A. J. Main. Emily V. Morgan. Jacob M. Morgan. David S. Muller. Larry A. Miringer. Timothy Mayette. Nylan Nagy. John C. Newland. Jonathan D. Nielsen. Megan A. O'Connor. Valeria Lopez Ocampo. Elika A. Okerstrom. Alicia R. Ullman. Sierra S. Olson. Jerome M. Olshansky. Jesse M. Olson. Julia L. Otwell. Nathaniel B. Overmeyer. James W. Padden. Daisy Paniagua. Logan W. Patrick. Danielle N. Peck. Erica Peck. Mary K. Perkins. Rebecca L. Pfeiffer. Pativa Penkumke. Corey R. Pelouris. Matthew A. Poole. Alexandra N. Prentice. Daniel W. Prust. Teria L. Punturo. Kirk A. Rasmussen. Jack T. Raymond. Nolan J. Reamer. Lauren M. Rakia. Jennifer A. Reed. Elizabeth M. Reinke. Kelly E. Rice. Ashley M. Rickard. Michelle C. Reiser. Sean K. Roach. Zachary A. Roberge. Lauren R. Rockefeller. Christopher B. Roop. Demi A. Rosell. Chad A. Rosinski. Michael J. Roskelly. Philip J. Roster. Paul A. Roth. Derek J. Rudolph. Jacob T. Runkle. Kenneth J. Sharkady. Nicole S. Shaw. Samantha M. Schiller. Maxwell Schrank. Nicholas A. Schratz. Michelle L. Seaman. Devin T. Senchuk. Eleanor E. Saraki. Sean M. Sorrell. Grace E. Smith. Shelby R. Smith. Jonathan F. Smoyer. Matthew D. Solom. Lauren C. Spansky. Laura K. Spencer. Kirsten E. Sprague. Laura L. Sprague. Brooke L. Stanley. John D. Stanton. Robert F. Stark. Sarah L. Stevens. Selena Stevens. Stuart A. Stevenson. Rachel C. Steger. Zacharias P. Steger. Jacob P. Stremlow. Alex J. Swartout. Samantha G. Schwartzmiller. Blake A. Samkoviak. Kyle W. Tailman. Rachel J. Taylor. Alexander D. Thomas. Joy A. Thomas. Nicholas J. Thomas. Katie M. Thompson. Megan L. Thompson. Spencer E. Thompson. Zachary J. Titus. Lucas R. Tomaszewski. Rachel E. Tomlin. Spencer M. Truback. Ryan R. Trusky. Molly E. Tucker. Nadine Took. Stephen J. Turman. Gabriella J. Tucson. Danielle L. Ullum. Kyle R. Ulrich. Adam C. Vandermeer. Paul A. Van Dyke. Cheston M. Van Pelt. Jared M. Van Wormer. Megan M. Vermetten. Catherine E. Viracker. Nathan E. Vig. Yenny Marie Villianen. Christopher A. Visser. Christian C. Vreeland. Alexander J. Walsh. Lee A. Walters. Anna K. Ward. Charles J. Warren. Alexander J. Warsecki. Alexander B. Waterman. Ellen C. Whiting. Preston P. Whiting. Alex Wietrick. Rachel L. Wilbur. Jessica A. Williams. Cameron K. Williams. Bailey P. Wilson. Cameron K. Wise. Amy K. Wiseman. Claire G. Wadzine. Po Chen Wu. Andrew E. Wincoop. Kaylin M. Young. David J. Zaluka. Christopher G. Zenner. Alicia C. Zimmer. Zachary A. Zollner. Class of 2010, we are proud to recognize you as graduates of Traverse City Central High School. Now, as a symbolic act of your graduation, you may move your tassel to the right. Parents, family, and friends, we ask you to please remain seated as the graduates recess out of the auditorium to their senior class song, Leaving Town by Dexter Freebish. Graduates, you may begin the recessional.